You ever wonder why some foods leave you craving for more, no matter how much you eat? Well, today we're going to decipher between low and high satiety foods and the science behind that. We're also going to give tips on how to add high satiety foods into your weekly program. And if you listen to my last micro podcast on what I eat in a day, you'll notice we have a lot of single ingredient foods, which is very important when it comes to satiety. We're also going to touch on the science behind foods that we often feel addicted to, so we can take control of our diet once and for all. Fail over 40, and you want some weekly guidance to help dial in your stress, sleep, meal timing, nutrition, and more, feel free to click the link below and book a free 15-minute call to see if you're fit for my program. I look forward to talking with you. Now, before I get into some high and low satiety foods, let's first define this. Now, satiety is the absence of hunger. High satiety foods help keep you full quickly and provide essential nutrients, while low satiety foods require more energy for you to feel satisfied and typically have low nutrient density. Now, understanding the science behind the satiety and the impact of nutrient-dense foods on your cravings and fullness can really help you dial in your nutrition. For example, choosing a high-protein meal like grilled meat or seafood with vegetables can keep you fuller longer compared to a low-satiety per-calorie food like croissants or cookies. This might seem obvious, but this is really a great way to sort of dial in your nutrition. So since the 1970s, processed food companies have been engineering their products to hit what's called our bliss point. It's the perfect amount of salt, sugar, and fat to keep you coming back for more. Now, since then, big food companies have been engineering their food to hit this bliss points to compete and maximize profit. So if you really think about that, these food companies aren't in it to give you the most nutrient-dense food out there. It's to make profit. So the list of low satiety foods reveals a close relationship between the satiety score and the comfort foods we often find most addictive. Now, I used my friend Marty Kendall as guidance. He has a website called Optimizing Nutrition. I will leave a link in the show notes. And essentially, I'm going to list you the most least satiety foods possible out there based on his rankings. Croissant, peanut butter, hotcakes, trail mix, coconut, churros, brownie, chocolate chip cookie, cheesecake, Big Mac. So these were very low satiety foods. These are typically high calorie and processed, making them highly addictive and difficult to stop eating. Our cravings for fat, carbs, minerals, vitamins, and amino acids all influence our food intake. Now, high satiety foods achieve greater what's called satiety per calorie, satisfying our cravings more efficiently. Low satiety foods have a very low satiety per calorie, and you have to eat an abundance of it in order to get satisfied. This is why it's, once you start, you can't stop, and you're really not filling up on any nutrients. It's almost just a lot of empty calories. So this bliss point that a lot of food manufacturers really hone in on, try to keep you coming back for more and buying more of their product because it really becomes addictive. Ultra-processed foods are engineered to hit our bliss points, maximize profit and palatability. In contrast, nutrient-dense high-satiety foods have a higher concentration of nutrients, which makes them more challenging to overeat. I'm sure if you tried to have a broccoli eating contest with someone or a steak eating contest, it'd be very difficult to eat those for a long period of time. So now you're probably asking, what are some of the satiating foods based off Marty Kendall's list? Well, asparagus, egg whites, oranges, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, shrimp, broccoli, strawberries, sirloin steak, chicken breast, salmon, and boiled potato. Pretty solid list. I mean, you could take that list right there, and that could be 70 to 80% of the foods that you eat. Again, these foods can not only help with weight management, but ensure you also get an excellent nutrient profile. So, two foods that I want to discuss regarding whether you should add or eliminate them from a diet. One is nuts and seeds. Nuts and seeds are often considered healthy products. You may be surprised that they're very low on the satiety ranking. This is anything from hazelnuts, which is the highest, all the way down to Brazil nuts and macadamia nuts, which are very low on the satiety index. The reason this is, nuts and seeds have a very high percentage of their energy from fat, making them very energy dense, but this makes it super easy to overeat them and get too much energy from them. You may feel satisfied for a bit because it's that perfect balance of fat and salt that keeps you coming back for more. So even the raw kind, I would be careful with nuts. Make sure that you're not overeating them due to their high fat content, especially ones that are higher in PUFAs and even monounsaturated fat. And then we have the question of fruit. Well, I've been adding in a few cups of fruit in my morning. Although it's called nature's candy, I think it has a ton of great benefits that if you're looking to add in another satiating and pretty nutritious snack, I think fruit's a good way to go. Despite their natural sugars, fruits offer numerous health benefits, making them an excellent choice for a balanced diet. Here are some of the reasons that I think fruit would be a great addition to your routine. One, the nutrient density of it. It's packed with vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, like oranges and strawberries, can potentially boost immune function and overall health. You have high fiber content. Fruits like raspberries and blackberries are high in fiber, which could help aid digestion, make you full longer. Most fruits are low in calories, providing a sweet, satisfying snack, which curb cravings for unhealthy foods. Hydration, along with electrolytes, the high water content in fruits, like watermelon and cantaloupe, can keep you hydrated and adds volume to your diet. The natural sugars in fruits are balanced with fiber, moderating blood sugar, better than processed snacks. And lastly, antioxidants. Fruits like blueberries are rich in antioxidants, potentially protecting your cells and supporting brain health. So be careful. Nuts and seeds, often hailed as this healthy snack, are easy to overeat and very energy dense with high fat content. I think you're better off if you're going to snack. Blueberries, watermelon, things like that are a great way to get in a nice, nutritious snack. Here are some tips for adding more satiating foods into the diet. For one, you want to make sure you plan your meals. Anytime you're in a rush to find something to eat or you're out and about and you haven't planned it, that is when you typically go for these highly processed fast food restaurants. So make sure you have stuff stocked away in your freezer or fridge and you take it out or get it ready for the day. So planning your meals is key. Prioritizing protein is really important as well, essential for maintaining muscle mass and promoting fullness. Foods high in fiber help keep you full longer and aid in digestion. Balancing your diet, making sure that you get a mix of carbs, fats, and proteins. Also a mix of vegetables, fruits, lean meats, and potentially dairy if it does not bother you or if you're not sensitive to it. Also avoiding foods with a long list of ingredients. With most of the energy coming from refined fats, grains, and sugars, industrial seed oils as well, this is a combination that is highly palatable and keep you coming back for more. That's all I got for today. Plan out your meals, prioritize protein, include fiber-rich foods, don't eliminate any macronutrients, and balance your diet out with vegetables, fruits, lean meats, and potentially dairy if that fits for you. Also, avoid long list ingredient foods that come in boxes, and I think you'll be a lot better off. Hope this helps. If you have any questions, feel free to email me, brian@briangryn.com. I'll also leave a link if you want to book a free 15-minute call and you're looking for some guidance. I'm here for you, and we can set up a call to see if you're fit. If you want my step-by-step blueprint on how to get your body back to what it once was 10 to 15 years ago without rearranging your life, click the first link below. If you enjoyed this content, YouTube thinks you'll like this next video.